Welcome to Happy Neighbors.
Hello, hello.
I'm Michael Sapp, and I'm here with
Antonio Cipollari.
Jared Giddens.
Jacob Gibbs.
Jesse Priest.
All right, guys. It's been a pretty fun weekend. I tried something new recently.
Oh, God.
I'm going to try to get this up on the screen. We hadn't done this before.
Hang on.
See if y'all can see this.
He went to captain's.
Have y'all had this?
I've been wanting to try that.
What is...
I've been wanting to try that.
Well, hold on.
What
is that a
is
pickle?
that?
I told the kids about this
pickle
and they didn't
sandwich.
believe me.
It's a pickle sandwich.
Yeah,
They call it a pickle witch.
pickle witch.
Witch. Oh,
It's a,
over
uh,
at
Jimmy John's.
Jimmy
Jimmy
John's.
Did you like it?
Did you try it? That was from you?
That was for me. I went in there and
Said,
got
let me
it.
Get that,
How was
let
it?
me get that pickle witch.
Man, okay. It was first off, it's a lot of pickle. It's kind of hard to eat. I was struggling with it a little bit.
Really?
That's what she said.
I wasn't going to say it. Thankfully, somebody said it for me.
He wouldn't stop. He just left it there. He's like, kept going. I'm like, okay, you're asking for it now. I'm going to say it.
wait. Go back.
That's cool though, man.
Go back to that last picture real quick.
Was it
That was
good?
half the pickle.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, I mean,
it was.
that don't look bad to me.
I think
I ain't gonna lie. I think I'd like
if
it.
you like pickles, you're probably gonna like this.
Yeah.
But as far as like a meal, I don't think I would recommend it.
So
You
did
know?
they hollow it out any, or did they
Yeah.
just cut it in half?
Yeah,
Seeds are
it's,
gone.
it's hollowed out.
Okay,
some.
so that it's not all the pickle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hollowed
lot of
out.
it. That would be a lot of
What
pickle,
all?
really.
What all is it dressed with?
That's what I was wondering.
Well, I mean, it's like a sandwich. It's got cheese. You can get the turkey or the Italian. I think there's like an Italian version. But it's turkey, cheese, tomato,
what
lettuce.
like mustard? Is that what you put on there for the?
I put mustard on it,
Yeah.
and they got some. But man, it's different.
I'm not a pickle guy, so.
If you're
I
not
love
if you're not a
them. I
pickle
love
guy,
pickles.
then
No?
No.
you're not gonna like
love
this.
pickles, man. I'm not gonna eat
Yeah.
a whole jar.
Yeah. But it was it was worth a try once, man. I don't know.
Biting my tongue. I can't.
There's a lot to say about it, you know.
A lot of jokes.
You eating a pickle.
I know. So yeah, I think the biggest thing for me too was like it comes up to, if you round up, about $9.
$9 for a
And
pickle sandwich?
I think
Nah.
for me, I would rather have the full, a big
Yeah.
half sandwich or whatever you get at Jimmy John's.
$9.
I don't
It's
really
eight
think
something.
that's terrible, though.
A
You don't
jar
think
of
so?
pickles. A jar of pickles, like the big jars, like $8.
Yeah. I'd rather just go home and make it myself.
A pack of ham.
Yeah,
You can get a pack
$3
of ham for 98 cents
Well-
at the North Walmart. That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna get me a food truck and start making pickle sandwiches.
Oh, you know what? We would
$9
make
a
a killing
pop.
doing that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not a pickle truck.
There's
call
not
it
a
Jacob's
No, there's not a
Pickles.
pickle truck. It could be like the Oscar Mayer Wiener truck, but it'd just be a big
giant
pickle.
pickle.
Big pickle. Here you
I'm
go.
gonna name it I Got Worms. Like the Muttmobile, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I got pickles. I got pickles. How about that?
Why are we going down this road?
Hey, and those little pickle pops. See the juice. You make those little pickle pops. You sell
Oh,
those for
yeah.
a quarter.
Yeah,
Dude, a jar
Yeah,
of pickles
people
is
love-
worth $100 probably.
yeah.
If you made sandwiches and did the juice
My
out.
kids love pickle juice.
Yes.
Yeah, I do
Great.
too.
Do
It's
y'all-
good for you.
Do you,
The
do you use the
frozen?
pickle juice to marinate your chicken?
No, but I have heard
tried
that.
that.
Because that's what they supposedly say. That's what Chick-fil-A does.
Yeah.
They use
Really?
pickle juice to
Oh, they use
marinate their
pickle juice
chicken.
to marinate
And
chicken.
I've done it, and
Mom,
it's
you hear
actually
that?
really good.
I never
Mom,
thought
you
about
hear
that. It
that?
does
It
sound
does,
good,
yeah.
yeah.
Pickle
Because you
pops.
don't like pickles, though, right?
I don't like to eat pickles.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they're on my hamburger, I'll
if
eat it.
they're on
But
your
I'm
chicken
just not
sandwich,
going to go
do
get a
you-
jar of pickles and just
Do
start
you,
eating them.
do you get it like a burger or chicken sandwich without pickles?
Nope. I'll have if it's on there.
If
It's
it's
on
on,
there.
okay.
Yeah,
I'll
so like
eat
if
it.
you go to Chick-fil-A,
I guess what I'm saying is I don't go buy jars of pickles and just sit there and eat pickles. Like
No,
people
no,
do. Like,
no,
I'm not
if
a,
you're
I'm not a
grilling
pickle
out-
eater like that.
If you're grilling out and you're making hamburgers, do you get a jar of pickles to put on your hamburger?
There's pickles in my house because my kids like them. So if anybody wants to add a
do
pickle,
you,
they can.
Do you add a pickle?
Do I
to
do
your-
it? No. My hamburgers.
You're going
no.
dill though, right? I mean,
But see, I like
not bread and
I
butter.
like
Yeah,
bread and
cheese
butter?
hamburgers.
Oh God, no.
Whoa,
Can't do it.
no.
Wickles,
On a
yes,
burger?
but
Hang on, what are we talking
dill.
Bread
On
and
a
butter.
burger?
yeah, deal
Dill.
for sure.
Either one is good.
No,
Well,
You
you,
like
like bread and butter?
no.
If you get the spicy bread and butter, put it on-
Wickles, like a Wickle.
put that on.
I like
put
Wickles,
that-
but
put that on a
that's
burger.
about as bread and
that's
butter as I go.
Game changer, man. Because you get
Not
that
doing
nice
it.
sweetness.
No, I don't want the sweet.
I
No,
don't either.
no.
But the tanginess of the spice
I want
on
my
top
burger
of
to
the
be like-
burger. Y'all don't know what you
Why are we
know.
talking about food right before lunch?
You
I'm
want
getting
dill?
hungry.
Every time we do a podcast,
I know.
it's
Let's save
food.
the eating
Yeah.
to the end.
Yeah.
Listen,
Oh, and also, I finally went back and got the joke about the duck wings.
What do you mean?
God.
Y'all been talking about the duck wings?
Yeah.
lately? I didn't
Yeah.
know the joke until I went back and watched
Oh.
the skit.
What's the joke?
The ones from Sportsman's
I
Lake.
don't know what you're talking about, Jared.
Is it the ones from Sportsman's Lake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah,
know.
those things are good.
Oh,
They're
the-
tasty.
You never had duck wings, Jared?
Y'all lost me.
Duck, he's talking about that TikTok video, that little skit
Yeah,
The little
our
skit.
TikTok.
where me and Jesse got to eat the wings.
What are you talking about? Skit. Those were actual duck wings.
I know, and they were good too.
Yeah.
Where'd you
Oh.
get them?
Sportsman's Lake.
Sportsman's Lake, fresh.
Man. Brought them from home. Cooked it up.
Hold on. Hold on. Tony,
saying-
just stop for a second. I don't know what you're talking about. Jared, what do you mean you just now got the joke? Joke.
He just now understood
Understood
that we
the
were
duck
eating
wing.
chicken wings, but it was supposed to be duck wings from Sportsman's Lake.
No, y'all kept making the joke in the podcast, and I didn't know what y'all were talking about.
'Cause you hadn't
Duck
seen the
wings.
video.
I never watched the video, so I finally saw the video, and then I
He's
got the joke.
Hey,
like,
that just goes to show he's a real fan of my Coleman TV, ain't he? Hadn't even never.
But I'm
Listen. On the notification thing, and it says, "Do you want to be notified?" I go, "Nope."
No, I'm done.
Don't allow.
But
Yeah, I'm
Michael
kinda
keeps
like that.
Michael keeps tagging me and everything, so I automatically get to see it anyway.
Man, nobody would see any of this
There
if I
goes-
didn't tag
there
the
goes
guys.
There goes your Chick-fil-A right there. Yeah.
Yeah, from farm to table.
Literally.
They might as well just have them in aquariums of pickle juice at that point.
They should sell them at Walmart, like you used to go pick out your lobsters and stuff.
That'd be pretty
I
good.
miss those days.
If Walmart was like
I
an
forgot
open
about
market.
You
that.
can get a fish at Walmart.
You used to get birds.
Yeah, why did
Yeah.
they take the fish out?
The fish are gone.
Why'd they do that?
I don't know.
Why did they do that?
I used to like just walking in there and looking at them.
That was the best part.
That was part of my trip to Walmart.
We used
you
to
know what I
walk
mean?
through there, and you'd be surprised at how many jump out.
What fish?
yeah, there would be
There
some
would
on the
be
floor.
some dead fish on the floor.
A couple of zebra fish and a few of those neon
and
ones.
employees like walk by and just kicking under the shell.
Don't y'all know how many too those poor fish? How many times they seen kids' faces like in the thing? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's got,
Like looking at them through the glass. You know.
Why are you sleeping? From Nemo.
man, back in the day, that had to be the worst position you could have in Walmart is the pet person, right? Cleaning out all
really,
those
yeah.
fish tanks, man.
No.
Oh, man.
I thought I was crazy because
why
the
you
one in
spread the
Coleman used to
algae.
have birds when it was
Yep.
behind what B-dubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they have
I don't remember them
Yeah, they
having
had
birds.
Did they? Sounds right to
I
me.
think they
I
did.
think
I don't
bird
think they had
sounds.
birds.
It could have been.
One of the Walmarts around here had birds.
We had a pet alligator. I had a pet alligator.
Where do you
Sounds
get
like-
an alligator?
Y'all remember Water and Wings or Wings
Yeah,
and Water
yeah.
up here by the bowling alley?
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother. We put in $35 a piece, bought a Cayman alligator.
Oh my god!
They're about as fun as a goldfish. Like, you don't
What?
really.
How did it end?
It
In the
died.
pond?
Yeah. Well,
It's still there.
no,
it's in
we
the
didn't
pond.
ever. We put it in one of those big horse troughs. You know what I'm talking about? Made him
Yeah.
like some
Yeah.
rocks and whatnot. And then we go buy the feeder fish from Walmart, throw them in there. It was pretty fun to watch him for a little while, but you couldn't do nothing with him.
How big did he get? How big did he get?
18 inches maybe? Something like that.
That's not
Yeah.
that bad.
He's not that big, no. His
Shit, throw him
like
in the
his
pond.
head was small and everything. He could take your finger off, is what they said. Like take the skin off.
Ooh.
I didn't ever figure it out. I never did get close enough.
There's
My brother
gators.
actually did pick it up once though. And then we tried to figure out how he was going to let go of it.
Hey, you've always wanted to catch a shark until you do.
Until you do. That's what you said.
I've never wanted to catch a shark.
No, we were.
I was just at the beach, and that's not what I thought about. It's like, I'm going to go out the ocean and catch a shark.
You never
There's
gone
a lot
to,
of people doing it.
You never gone to Muscle Shoals? Like, you know what? I want
Corn
to go.
people, man, they've been
Muscle
putting them up on
Shoals.
shores.
There's sharks in Muscle Shoals.
Alligator. Gulf
Ain't
Shores?
there alligators, Muscle Shoals.
No, Gulf Shores? Alligators.
Alligators, yeah.
I thought you were talking about sharks.
Alabama's from Muscle Shoals.
Tony, Jesse's got us on to
they're Fort
sharks,
Payne.
man.
Yeah, I know.
You're about 5 minutes behind.
No,
We're going to have a second toy box now. Tony's added his toy box to the show.
No,
I really do need a
You and
box of
kids are going to be
fidget
put over
spinners.
there in the corner with y'all's toys and just play.
I'm going off what
we were talking about.
Jesse said.
Hold on. Tony's 5 minutes behind. Jared's 3 weeks behind.
Actually, like 4 months.
4 months behind.
It's really bad. I just kept laughing at the joke, and I was like, "What do they keep talking about?" These
Jared's
stinking
over there just
duck
like-
wings. So I went and watched it. It's like, I got it now. Okay. I was bored. I was on the plane, had nothing to do, so I found it.
So you finally watched our videos when you were bored on a plane?
Yeah.
That's a good time to
Hey,
do it.
listen, they've got Wi-Fi now on planes for the whole trip, so like you can play on your TikTok and do all that stuff.
Is it
Yeah,
free
but
or
yeah,
you still got to
yeah,
pay
it's
for
free.
it?
It's free.
It is free now.
Well, I'm a Sky Mile member, anyways.
Oh, Mr. Fancy Pants.
It's free.
Yeah.
Costs no money.
Didn't know he
That's
was in
what's
here with
funny,
Jason
is like-
Bourne.
Ooh, fancy pants, Rich McGee over here.
Sitting at the back of the plane.
He's got all of his passports, his briefcase.
No, I don't got a passport.
You don't even have a passport.
I do have one. It's just
Do you,
expired.
do you get to go to those fancy rooms at the airport?
God, you know how much that expensive that is?
No, of
You
course
know-
not. I've never been.
You're not a VIP access.
Like if you just wanted it like
Flight.
for a trip, if something happened, you had a delay. Let's say Atlanta, because I fly Delta, so everything goes to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta wherever you go. And I had a big delay one time, and I walked up and I was like, "Well, how much?" And they were like $200. I was like,
To go in the
$200
room-
for the
to
day,
go in the room.
for the day."
Well,
And
For
then,
the
but because you got
day?
to pay a membership, you're supposed to pay a membership,
I
so
got
you got
you.
to pay the membership.
I haven't flown in 20 years.
Well, it
real?
still sucks.
I was 12 when I first flew. and
where'd
it
you
was-
go?
My dad was working in Miami, actually like Fort Lauderdale, so like you can't get any further in Miami than there.
Yep.
And we flew from like Birmingham to Atlanta or something, and then from Atlanta down. I don't.
It is
you
funny
know-
how they do
Patterns
take
don't
trips
make
like
sense.
that.
Did you know that the city of Birmingham turned down the rights for holding Delta Airlines? So the Atlanta airport should actually be in Birmingham. The Delta hub should
Really?
be in Birmingham, but they turned it down.
Why
They
did
didn't want it.
This must have been like years ago.
Long
Long time ago.
Flight trips are funny though. Sometimes you'll go like west or something. And
So
turn around and go.
To come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never understood that.
I hated
Like,
flying.
I don't get it. Like
Yeah,
there was people
I like
saying they flew from Texas to Atlanta to go to Oklahoma. I don't
Yeah, I
get
had to
how
go-
that can be cheaper, but I don't know.
don't
Some
understand
people,
it.
it's a trick, but you got to do it right. Some people will, like, let's say I'm wanting to go out to Washington. I'll fly out to California. Like, I have to do like a connecting flight to like somewhere else. And instead of like getting on that connecting flight, I just get off and miss the flight. And it's cheaper
Yes.
that way sometimes.
Yes, I've heard
Whoa. Hadn't
Yeah.
heard of that.
that. Yeah.
Fighting the system.
But you got
Oh,
you've got
yeah.
to do it right, and you can't say that
Yeah.
you're doing
But
it.
if you get
because-
caught,
yeah, oh,
you're
they'll
out.
get you.
No, they'll
Yeah.
throw you out. Like,
Okay,
they'll
but
throw
now
you
let
out
me
from-
tell you
So
a
now we're
scenario
now
that's
we're
gonna
just
it's
telling it on
theft
the
or something.
podcast.
I'm gonna have to fly in the next 3 years, probably now.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, just because Tony said this.
You're gonna try it?
No, I'm just saying that
I wanna
it's
fly
the
with you.
cards of my life. Now that Tony has spoken into existence, I'm gonna have to fly, and I'm gonna miss all my flights because I hate airports.
You don't like it. Yeah.
Airports
Atlanta
confuse me,
airport's the
too.
worst.
I've just
yes.
one time. It was so bad I didn't like it so much that I begged. We had round trip tickets. Me, my mom, and brother flying out to see my dad, hang out, and then he was going to be down there in Miami for 2 more weeks, and then he was coming home. I begged, pleaded, still borrowed to not put me back on that
You
plane.
want to drive.
So I stayed for 2 weeks with my dad while he worked in Miami and came home when he came
Yeah.
home.
Hey.
Because I was
By
not
car?
getting back
Flying.
on. Yeah.
Okay.
That was last year.
No. God, no. it was 20 years ago.
I'm not gonna make fun of nobody for getting scared, man.
Now,
Really?
what scares you?
Yeah, what
Jacob,
scared you?
what's-
Dude, I got a story for real.
I've been waiting since you brought it up.
So I've had an MRI before, you know, I've been having all these neck problems. So I've had an MRI before, right? Never at the hospital. I had this other one over here. I'm claustrophobic, just like terribly. So we get, so the first time I had one, you just laid in there. There was nothing. You just laid real still. They
Yep.
put me in there. I was in there about 5 minutes. When I went to the hospital, man, they called me in there. They're like, you gonna be all right? You claustrophobic? I'm like, no, I'm good, man. I've had one.
Why did you say that?
Well,
Why
because
would
I'm
you
like,
say that?
I've already done this. You know? And I'm looking at this
He
thing.
thought they were all the
You're
same.
extremely claustrophobic. Why would you
I know.
tell them you're
well,
not?
I told them even over the phone because they called like 3 times. They're like,
Yeah.
you know, you're claustrophobic. I'm like, yeah, pretty bad, but I've had an MRI. When I get to the hospital, man, I'm telling you, I go in there and I sit down. Of course, the guy starts like IV, you know. I lay back and they put me in this like, it's got like a little head trough, you know.
Yeah.
And they started shoving this foam in there. Still no big deal, right? About that time, man, he closes like this face mask looking deal and pulls this lever across. And it honestly goes. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
You're locked
I'm
in.
bolted in.
You're locked in there.
And he says, I'm just going to push you in to measure you. I'm like, hey, whoa. I can't move. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey. So he undoes it. And I'm talking about I sat right up. And he's standing there like, Jesse, you know. I'm like, dude, you not going to put a heart monitor on me? And he's like, no. I'm like, man, I'm like, please, dude. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm about to die. He's like, well, I thought you would, are you that claustrophobic? I was like, man, just don't buckle that thing over my face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's like, I can't. Because you can't move at all. Your neck and head cannot move. So I'm like, oh my God, man. So I'm really thinking like all the times recently I've told my kids like, go down that slide, it ain't
You
scary.
can
Why
do it.
are you scared? You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, how long did you say it was going to take? He said it'd take about 25 minutes the first time.
Oh man.
The first time.
The first time in.
The first time.
So
Oh, no.
I tell him, I said, look, I'm just going to close my eyes. He said, I'll put a towel over your face. I said, for the love of God, don't do that, please. So anyway, so I just end up closing my eyes. He puts the thing on me. I'm in there. I'm probably in there like 10 minutes before I open my eyes. Okay, I swear, I start thinking, the first thing that comes to my mind is I'm like, breathe. You're going to pass out. You know what I mean? Breathe. These people might not even be able to see you. You're in this tunnel. I started like thinking of Chevy Chase and National Lampoon's like locked up in that attic.
Oh, and the
Oh,
Christmas
yeah.
vacation.
Yeah, he's
when up-
watching those films of his kids. So I'm thinking like back in my kids, you know, I'm like, Lord, please don't let me die in here. You know, all this kind of stuff and everything. Well, he ends up bringing me out. So, you know, we're done with a 25-minute session or whatever. So he's like, you good? I was like, just unbuckle me for a second, man. I got to like move for a second. You know what I'm talking about? Like I've been strapped. He's like, no, man, don't do that. Because if you sit up, we're going to have to go through it all again. Just go. It's only going to be about 10 minutes. So I'm like, you know what, man, I can do this. I'm like, put me in there, dude. I ain't even going to close my eyes. I'm brave, you know? Dude, y'all, they
Braveheart,
pulled
You
man.
cried like a baby.
when I started going in, they probably only had me like 2 foot in the machine. And I'm panicking, thinking I'm up inside of this pipe. You know what I'm talking about?
no.
Because you can't see. You're buckled. So, I mean, you can't see out how far you are in there.
Yeah.
But the second time when they brought me in, literally, they brought me in like that far, like 2 feet. I'm thinking, I was sitting here panicking, and from the chest down was still in the room with everybody. You know what I'm talking about? You know, it feels like you're going there forever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, I
hate
hated it.
MRI.
It scared me so bad, man.
But you're done.
Well, I gotta have neck surgery, but yeah.
But
So,
yeah.
Man,
got cervical stenosis.
it sounds like something vaginal.
It does though.
Like, that sounds kind of.
Mr. Pickle Man.
I know.
That sounds kind of gynecological, doesn't it?
God.
Jacob, which end did they have you in?
Well, I know the brain X-ray come back didn't show anything. My brain MRI, it didn't show nothing. They said it was all good.
Oh, we knew there was nothing in there.
The first MRI you ever did, was it the Coleman Open MRI?
It was no, it was actually at Heritage, but Heritage got a new machine, so they wanted me to go to the.
It's more open.
Yeah, and they don't buckle your head down.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Well,
the
mine's just
head
been because of
buckling
the
for me.
MRI they needed you to have. They had to keep you still.
Right, yeah. For
'Cause
brain
you-
brain
yeah.
MRI and neck MRI, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
It was weird because the week before you, I had to go get that weird thing done.
Yeah,
Whoa.
what kind of procedures do we have going on over here, guys? What's in the water out there?
It's us county boys paying.
Good
It's us
old
county
man.
boys for paying for beating all them city boys up back in the day.
Yeah,
right.
That's what it
We're
was.
finally paying
Pumping
for it.
Paying for
fluoride in our water.
It's all that fluoride. Jeez.
No, I got the.
That's funny. We were just talking about that driving back from Jacksonville. Because certain towns you went through, you could smell the fluoride in the town. And it was so. And we were talking. She was.
I do
Andrew
not
was
know
talking
what
about that.
fluoride smells like.
I don't either.
Like
What do you mean you can
So you can
smell it?
actually like identify it, like it.
yeah,
like-
it smells
you like
like
are you a
sewage.
in the
Yeah, it's got a
What?
stink to it.
Are you sure just
What?
that's not
Like
just
rotten
sewage?
I think so.
like
What?
rotten egg?
Hey Siri.
It ain't sulfur.
Listen,
You're thinking of
are you-
sulfur.
I'm thinking of sulfur.
You're
ain't I?
thinking of sulfur.
Yeah, never mind. Cut that out.
No, leave that
Cut
in.
that whole segment out. Right
Leave
No.
that.
Keep it in.
Man,
Man,
it was 10
that
hours
was
in a
good.
car yesterday
Fluoride in
driving
here.
back. I'm
I
still
was like, the stuff in
my
the
brain's
toothpaste.
not working right now.
You can smell the stuff in toothpaste.
Yeah.
That's great.
Are you a bloodhound or something?
Yeah, that was a
just
good
not
one.
all
Smell
here.
gingivitis. When I go through certain towns.
That was so good. Now it's got to stay in.
Way to go, jackass.
Oh,
Jake
man,
would be like,
that was
"See that
great.
guy over there?"
So that's what's in Walker County. I remember.
Oh man.
Okay, enough
man.
laughing at me. Let's go back to Michael.
Oh man,
So what kind of procedure did you have done?
Jesse.
Oh,
Regular
I don't know if the world knows, but if you keep up with anything with me, I have blood clots in my lungs. My lungs grow blood clots, and so like I had to do. It's called a VQ. So I had to go in there, and they put a mask on me, and I breathe in this radiation stuff.
That sounds healthy.
Yeah, I was paranoid. I don't like that.
Jeez.
So I had to breathe that in for 10 minutes and then lay on a table, and they did chest x-rays. And like, there's an MRI machine in the room too, but there's these giant solar looking panels that are almost touching your body. And they do 360 degrees. So then they set me up, and that took 15 minutes. So then they set me up, and they're like, okay, now we're going to inject you with the same thing IV-wise to check your blood flow through your body. And you got to be very still. You can't move. Like I had to lay with my arms like up here. and-
Really?
Yeah. It was,
It makes everything glow.
Oh yeah, that's
I had a
right.
bone scan in high school because my lower back, I lost feeling during the basketball game of my legs.
You play basketball?
That's from watching the microwave. Ain't that what they say?
waiting on my hot pockets.
Yeah.
Do you know what's crazy though? Think about Jesse. Sings all the time. Like your lungs have got to be like so healthy. You know what I mean? Like and his is making. You know what I mean?
I don't know though. You were a welder, right?
Yeah, for a while. for about
You
8
breathe in
years.
some stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
That's a serious.
But I don't
mean,
know that it was so much as that as if it wasn't a byproduct of 19 vid.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Jess, my wife, the other day, and she was having like this thing came up behind her ear, like this knot thing or whatever. And the doctor in the ER, like it was bad. She was really hurting. And
Damn.
Man, that was fast. I'm sorry. I just gotta say,
they don't.
they
already emptied
they
it. They've
processed
already
those
emptied the
chickens fast.
Oh, it's 'cause
Holy crap!
Man, that is
Wow.
efficient. They're probably already at Chick-fil-A
When you
now.
had to be the one left in there, that one chicken that got forgotten.
God.
You're the you survived.
You don't know.
Yeah,
you,
right?
you're
Yeah,
you survived.
No, you don't know how they
What's
they
that?
take
Chicken
those chickens
Escape?
out.
What's that
They don't
cartoon
leave
I
Maybe.
see that.
Chicken
Chicken
Run.
Run.
Chicken
All right,
Run.
go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
That's what's gonna
Jesse.
happen.
It was-
Strike
that was too
three.
funny.
But and so they put her on all these antibiotics because it was. They told her that she may or may not have to be put in the hospital for it. She's like, or because they're like, it's super, like
So was it her tooth?
it's an infection. No, it was
Wasn't her
not.
tooth
It
at
was-
all. It's just
I
infection.
think it was kind of like cellulitis or something almost. But it's
Gingivitis.
so
Just
close.
could you smell it?
It wasn't gingivitis. But it's so close to your head that they can't,
I do notice you're eating a
Take
lot of
that.
good pineapple.
Yeah.
pineapple's good, man. That's my
pineapple.
breakfast soup.
I saw Tony the other day at Walmart. He had a bunch of pineapples upside down in his
Shopping cart.
shopping, his buggy.
Was he swinging away?
Yeah, I didn't know what was up with that.
Wrong.
Wrong. I don't think they shut our TikTok down. 'Cause it
Listen.
looks
Where
We just got a warning.
Where you live?
Where do I live? I'm not telling you where I live.
It's easy.
All
to
right,
find.
parties.
Just look for
It
the-
was written on his buggy. He had the address right there on the side. Tony, what's up with the pineapples? Tell us about it.
Are we gonna go down this
I'm
road?
not going in.
You had a
You
lot
started
to
it.
talk about.
Earlier.
I want to hear
a
it.
I
lot
got-
to talk about pineapples.
I got,
Other than the
flagged.
fact that,
I got flagged too.
apparently on per TikTok that a pineapple means
Upside pineapple.
no. I thought it was just straight
Oh,
up pineapple.
yeah.
But upside down means we're down.
With
It's
what?
a swingers thing.
Weird.
So you see a lot of it in like old homes in Florida. So apparently,
What?
yeah.
I really do think
This
that's
sounds
true.
like the dad
Actually,
that's trying to give the talk to a kid. Listen to him over there. So, son.
So and it, yeah.
What had happened?
they'll learn everything
Hey.
off of YouTube nowadays.
I already know. So.
Yeah,
YouTube or TikTok.
yeah.
I think it's called.
No, that is blocked in the state of Alabama.
Yeah,
How do you
Meemaw
know?
got mad. Meemaw got mad. Shut that off, man. Yeah, somebody ticked her off.
Somebody made her mad.
Oh my god.
Mama,
She has shut that
Yeah.
down, hadn't she?
Yeah, she gets X videos, and I know some people's gonna be mad.
Oh my god.
Speaking of that, did y'all see the Walmart or the new Wicked dolls that came out? Did
yeah.
you see that?
No.
So
It was like-
the movie Wicked.
Yep.
They
Yeah.
came out with a doll. On the back, it shows a website. The
Okay.
website is www.themoviename.com.
Yeah, the movie
Okay.
name.
Movie name.
Gotcha.
But it's supposed to say www.wickedmovie.com.
Yeah. Somebody's getting fired.
But somebody left out movie.
Oh, and it's a bad site.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I've been seeing it all over like TikTok and stuff. But if you would have probably bought them dolls right now,
Be worth a fortune.
yeah. Because
Keep them in their bag and everything. Don't touch 'em. Yeah.
Mattel said, we encourage parents to throw the packaging out. And
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah,
I
blah.
might just go to Walmart right now and buy me a couple
See
of
if you can
those.
find
Hey, go
some.
see
I
if
bet
they-
you can't
see-
find them.
see if-
I
No,
bet they probably took
Listen,
them
man.
things.
Hey, listen. Go
Nah.
in the
Them
back.
off the
You know
shelf.
they're in the back somewhere. Go
Well,
find
you
them.
work there, don't you?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what
Do
you're
they
talking
have
about.
pregnant Barbies? Somebody told me they have pregnant Barbies. Is that true?
Don't you have a daughter?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, she don't play Barbies.
Oh, okay.
Where's she?
But why Barbie only come out with one man?
They haven't. Have you
That's
not
crazy.
seen the movie?
It's Ken and all those
Why
women.
have you not seen the movie?
I haven't seen the movie. So. They got all the kids that are different
Yeah.
flavors.
There's a Barbie movie.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Get
Yes.
out of here. Really?
It's supposed to be funny.
Like a real life kind
Yeah,
of way.
yeah,
a real
Margot
man.
Robbie and Ryan Gosling.
yeah.
The last time I saw Ken and Barbie in a movie was Toy Story 3.
Yeah.
No lie. I'm telling you the truth, dude. That's the last time I've seen them two.
I
actors.
can vouch the Barbie movie was boring. I didn't.
You watched it?
I've seen
Me and
mixed
Jess, yeah.
reviews.
I haven't seen it.
I have a
I saw
friend
it.
that
I
said
let them all watch
it was
it
good,
by
and
themselves,
some
all the
people are
girls.
like,
Yeah.
it wasn't the greatest. So.
I'm not
It's not
that
a
in
kid
touch
movie.
with my feminine
No.
It's
side.
By no
not.
means.
It's not.
Nothing's a kid's movie anymore.
Yeah,
No.
really, it's not.
Ninja Turtles, that cartoon cusses.
That was a kids
No.
movie
Fly
though.
Man.
Hey, I saw recently. I don't know if it's true. That they were making a rated R Ninja Turtles. Have y'all seen this? An R
It would
rating.
surprise me
It's
though.
still
Ninja
it's-
Turtles?
it's
Ninja
supposed-
Turtles are awesome.
Have y'all
So-
heard about this though?
Can I explain it, please?
Is it the last Ronin?
We
It's
got
about the
Moana
last
coming
one.
up.
Yeah, that's it. The
Can you let
last
him
Moana too.
explain? He's about to bust a
don't
blood
know.
vessel in his head.
I'm excited about
If
Moana
I
too. That
wait
should surprise
and we go
you.
to another topic, he'll just bring it back 5 minutes later. So-
Y'all should be proud of me. I'm excited. Moana 2's coming out, and Sonic's coming out
Oh, that's
December the
better. That's better.
27th or
He
something.
does
Yeah,
that, yeah.
My son's doing
Sonic-
countdowns.
Sonic 3.
Yeah,
that's
so I
gonna
do
be a
like
good one.
anime.
I love him.
I like Moana.
That's not anime, but
Hey, you're gonna get in trouble. These are the anime people over here.
That's
In there.
animation.
They love it.
treading on dangerous ground.
We went
you
saw
get in trouble.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
We went and saw Beetlejuice.
Yep.
How was that?
That's.
I
I'm
liked it.
actually going to say that's okay. It was
Okay.
a good
Was
movie.
it good?
Yeah, it was.
Has
It was
anyone
good.
seen Venom?
Not yet. I want
I
No.
to.
haven't seen
No, I
it
hadn't
either.
seen that.
But is
one
that, is that the ending of Venom?
Apparently,
He's gonna die.
Allegedly, I don't know.
Venom's done.
The problem with the movie.
Jared's
industry
just
right
spoiling it for us?
No, I'm not
now-
spoiling it. I don't know.
See,
Amazing.
he
I'm
was getting
saying
mad at me,
supposedly.
Michael, for spoiling things. Jared over here now. No, so the problem with Sony, what Sony's going through right now is they're
Problem with Sony. Oh my gosh.
go.
One of these guys.
Tell us.
Angry gamer Twitter.
just the
Let me
issue.
explain Sony.
Let me just tell you.
Their business model is
Yes.
all screwed up.
No, it's not their business model. Well, it is a little bit of
Oh man.
So Sony owns Spider-Man properties, right?
Yeah.
Any Venom, any villain related to Spider-Man, they own it.
Yep.
Who does?
Sony does.
Sony.
Sony.
Sony owns it. Even though it's Marvel, Sony
Yeah,
owns
Sony
it.
owns
Like
the
Sonic.
rights to make
Yeah.
Yeah.
theater release stuff, movies.
They had to pay a
Sega.
fortune.
That's Sega. Right?
Yeah.
Sega has Sonic, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, not anymore. Because Nintendo bought out Sega.
Well,
There you go. Maybe it's Sony.
hey, listen, you're wearing your Nintendo shirt. Perfect.
Yeah, I don't know.
love
It's kind
that.
of like
That's
Disney.
awesome.
Disney buys it.
All right, go ahead though.
Well,
Tone.
with
We're sorry for interrupting.
Sony is just making these crappy Spider-Man villains without Spider-Man, and that's what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
They just need to sell the rights back to Disney
They're
and
not
then
going
make a
to.
fortune out of
Yeah,
that.
because
Because
Disney will do
Disney
great
has to
with
pay
it.
them a
Yeah, Disney's a
fortune
bunch of
for
jerks.
Spider-Man.
ESPN, man, they do that to folks all the time, dude. Shut
Oh, I'm telling
Why
you.
does Disney own ESPN? They have no business owning a sports network. Do they not know? Is that not ridiculous?
Hey, don't make that mouse mad,
Yeah,
man.
we're about to get
Think
flagged.
about
again.
it.
That mouse
We're
is
gonna
gonna
get double
that mouse
flagged.
gonna come out,
Think
and
about it,
that
though.
mouse is gonna be like,
That's the silliest thing ever.
Yeah, in a minute, Goofy's going to kick in the door and take us all.
Okay, this reminds me of the South Park episodes when they're making fun of Disney and Mickey Mouse putting everybody
Mickey
in line.
Mouse is
slapping
trying to
them
get
around.
all the Infinity Stones.
To bring Walt back from his crypto grave.
I love that rumor. He's
Cryogenic.
He's underneath.
Cryogenic.
He's underneath Disney World right now.
Chronosis, is that what they call it?
First off, are we live on TikTok?
Yeah.
we're live.
We're getting flagged like crazy.
We're getting
No, we're
flagged
not.
left and
I don't
right.
know.
There's more penalties on me right now than
I don't care. I get flagged every time I go live, so I don't care.
me too. I think they honestly. I think they know. They know we're from Holly Pond. They know
God,
we're.
smoke another one.
They know. They know we're from Holly Pond, man.
They don't like you county folks.
They don't. The first time I got flagged was because I had a TV on behind me.
Really?
Yeah.
You should have turned off before you started.
No, I was at a bar and that's what I do is I go live from my TikToks at the bar. And there was a TV behind me just playing, I don't know, random TV shows. And I got flagged. Then I got flagged because there was a beer poster in that. And I'm like, I'm not promoting Budweiser.
I mean,
But I got flagged.
But
And you
you
got
would.
flagged too.
I still can't get over Disney owns ESPN. I mean, that's like Cartoon Network owning MMA
Jacob's ADHD
fighting.
is not working.
You know
right
what
now.
I mean? That would be like, honestly,
They
think
just-
about that.
Listen, they're just
That
one
would
of
be
those
like
companies-
Cartoon Network owning MMA fighting.
I mean, they're just one
You
of
know
those
what I mean?
companies. that
Yeah,
just want
I kind of
more.
with you on that.
Yeah,
I don't understand it.
I think Disney should come off of the ESPN. Quit messing with everybody, jacking up our daggum satellite bills. I gotta have Disney and Hulu and Fubu and all this other crap and wear some
I
Disney
mean, yeah,
shirt
everyone-
to be able to get Disney Plus, man. They added a channel. That way you'd have to pay more. They just added another channel.
What channel?
ESPN Plus. Never heard of that in my
Hey, you know
life.
what? It's not worth the money.
No, it's
ESPN
not.
Plus
No,
is
it's
not
but
worth it.
it's Auburn, they
It's
put
not
Auburn
I
on it
spent-
the first
so-
game, Auburn
well,
basketball.
I bought ESPN Plus thinking I used to be able to watch football games, and then as soon as I get it, they're like, "No, you got to pay for I guess a cable network. Like you got to buy a subscription to one of them to
Yeah.
be able to just." I was like,
I called Dish Network, and let me tell you what Dish Network is. I called them. I'm like, I'm on hold for like 14 minutes. I'm like, hey, I was going to see how much ESPN Plus is so we could get the Auburn game, you know?
Yeah.
She's like, do you mind telling me what channel that is? I'm like, hold on a second, let me Google it. So I did. I put her on speakerphone, Google it on my phone. What channel? What channel is ESPN Plus on Dish Network? Why I'm on customer service with Dish Network? No lie, swear on everything. And then I told her, I said, it's channel 158 or whatever. She's like, we don't have that channel. I'm like, yeah, I'm seeing that now on Google. I could have saved my 15 minutes and your 1 minute.
I'm about to say before you
Yeah.
ever call customer service, just
But at
Google
least
it.
she knows now that they don't have it.
How do you know she didn't know before that?
That one
And
experience.
it's 158.
Yeah,
If
she
it
lied
was,
on
it
her
would've been-
resume. They ain't no doubt.
Hey, what y'all need to do is start asking ChatGPT questions now that it's connected to the internet for search.
Oh God, it's connected to the internet.
Yeah, it's connected to the internet, and you can do your own search now on ChatGPT. So,
What does that mean? What's GPT?
So how much is
It's AI.
ChatGPT?
oh,
is this him trying to say we're done? I think that's it, guys.
Oh
for
my!
me?
think that's
You're not very
it.
nice today.
No, I don't know. I don't know AI.
He's still. He's
I
like,
don't like all that stuff, man. If they-
Terminator.
Yeah.
You've been watching Happy Neighbors. I'm Michael.
I'm Tony.
I'm Jared.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Jesse.
Michael's son.
See you next time.
We'll see you next time.